I've got some samples here from the client in Washington and Alaska. Got some sulfides in it. I'm not really truly impressed with what it looks like. Definitely hydrothermal. Kind of buggy. Wanting to know if there was possibly gold and PGMs in this. And I suppose this segment right here is probably the most probable piece for PGMs. The focal length correct, so you can see what I'm looking at. I do like it. You can get in touch with them and send me a few pounds of this material crunched up so we can play with leaching it and maybe try to direct smelt some. Direct smelting is what I was going to do with some of this. Sent a bag of material that was crushed for me. I appreciate that. I no longer have my crusher. I lost that to a mining partner in Utah back in 2013. I still cry about that. And you got this chunk of quartz right here. This one's kind of exciting too. I like this band of material right here. The rest of this stuff looks all dead quartz. Pretty dang barren. This vein of material right here, absolutely. That is the ore mineral in this. Here, another fragment of quartz, some of the same material. We got this thing here, very granitic, and it's got a whole lot of real sparkly feldspar or mica all through it. Yeah, that's biotite mica. Quit looking at it through the lens in the camera and just hold the camera still and look at it from off the side, and I can absolutely tell you that's alkaline feldspar granite. It's all the potassium minerals, all the pinkish red in there, along with all the biotite. Real sparkly stuff. And it's absolutely got some weight to it, so it clearly has a lot more than the potassium in it. And being that it's alkaline feldspar granite, I know it's got a high concentration of potassium in it just right off the top of my head. And you'd have to crunch it up and do the acid chlorox or aqua regia and stannous chloride test that I'm telling everyone to do. See if I can get a reaction that way. Aside from that, it would require a full-on fire assay. Should give me some good numbers though. Anything that's got a lot of heft in it usually gives me numbers. And the question is just how much, right? That's always the question. Will it meet prudent man rule? It's all slip shear point from faulting. That's also got a high concentration of iron and manganese in it. You can see some little sparkles through there. I don't think that's mica. That's probably real fine iron pyrite. Yeah, I can see the brassy glitton off that. It's not gold. That's real fine pyrite. Oh yeah, in that little corner right here in good sunlight. Oh, that just, there you go. Try and move it around where you can see it. It's really brassy iron pyrite in that. I'm used to working with quartz, but this right here is not quartz, folks. This is actually basalt. And I saw a few instances with basalt that had pyrite in it, but not many. My hometown of Sweet Home, Oregon, there's a couple dug out bugs in the ground where people were mining who knows way back, and I have actually saw a lot of pyrite in the basalt. But that's what this is. This is basalt with iron pyrite in it. My have some geologists scream that's andesite. Well, it leans way more towards basalt in composition than it does andesite. This is basaltic. It is so gray in this strip right here. It's different material from the rest of the rock. And that's dark black. That's full of manganese then. Compressed and uplifted seafloor then is what this most likely is. I was correct about it being basalt. And it's got a bunch of compressed manganese looking stuff here from the ocean floor. That stuff is pretty well known to contain gold and silver. So these two right here are definitely the choice pieces. I mean, that's most likely what all this other gray looking is in here. Manganese too within this. It's got quartz in it. Compressed, semi-melted, re-ejected. Didn't quite take on composition of andesite, but this is absolutely compressed seafloor that's went through some level of volcanism and has a high concentration of manganese in it. So, oh boy. You know, the base metal, the gold associations, that kind of is a game changer. This right here probably does have a decent amount of gold and silver in it. And he was all interested in possible PGMs. There might be. But I'm screaming gold and silver at this point. Anyway, folks. That's it. Orp, Alaska. Hope you enjoyed. Have a good one.